I so admire this person, and if I ever get to meet them, oh, that will be wonderful. But until then, hello there, and welcome back. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited to see you again. It just keeps getting better and better. So, Zinding Kwale. To all of those, you know what that means, and I'm wishing you the best for this year. Let's get started. Oh my gosh, oh my goodness, I so admire the person in this book. Talk about making the cut. I came across this book. It was gifted to me at the right time. Oh my goodness. Let us begin. I'm so excited. So we're going to start with the foreword because I do believe that it should be read. I can't wait to get into this book. Certain things I'm going to skip over, but I hope you can keep up with me, okay? Here we go. It took me a while to get this person to agree to write this book, but I was persistent to a point of becoming really annoying with my buddy. But why? Well, I spent many an hour with him over the past 5 years, and I don't think I can name a single hour where I haven't learned something. His knowledge of crystallography, gemology, geology, mineralogy, and all things science seemed never ending. Admittedly, I dropped out of school. So you could argue that even someone teaching me my times tables might be of educational benefit to me. And quite frankly, you would have a valid point. However, whilst I am not well read on many things, I have for many years eagerly studied gemstones. So normally, I can do a reasonably good job of holding my own when it comes to discussing my chosen subject. But with him, I have learned to embrace the saying, you have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so use them accordingly. I really wanted him to write this book for several reasons. One, of course, was that I knew many of my customers would love to discover more about the man behind the fabulous cut. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my goodness. I have always maintained the more you learn about the gems you acquire, the more you enjoy them. But for me, the key reason was his unparalleled views and incredibly deep knowledge in crystallography. I had once witnessed him put glass models of the 7 different crystals in front of a dozen or so of our presenters and ask them to pick which shape appealed to them the most. Then I sat back in amazement as he went to accurately describe each of their individual personality traits. I am sure all readers will be amazed by the section of crystallography, as it explains why we get drawn to certain gemstones. Oh, this is so exciting for me. Are you excited? I hope you're excited. I am extremely excited. Oh my goodness. Let's keep going. Oh my goodness. Special thanks. I love these parts of the book. I think it makes it more personal. You get to know the person just a little better. You know, just hang in there. We're getting to the good stuff. Of course, I'm going to be showing you his work, his amazing work. This guy is awesome. He is epic in his craft. And I am so glad that he sat down and wrote this book, because getting to know someone like this intimately is wonderful. Oh, I'm so excited. You have no idea. To my mother, who did not always like what I did or places I went in the world, but always supported and encouraged me to venture out into the world and explore with freedom. She would always she would always tell me to do what was right for me and not worry what the world expects of you. She taught me and supported me to follow my own passion and interests, not necessarily what society expected of me. This was my key to learning and to find freedom with responsibility. His mother is 101 years old. Oh, God bless her. And what I believe has been a big key to her longevity is she always adapted to change, and she was always learning and exploring new things and areas of interest in her life. Always growing and open to the new. These two key principles I have absorbed and integrated into my life. So sorry about the car outside. My apologies. To my older brother, who placed that polished cut piece of optical quartz in my hand that started the journey that has led to a lifetime of adventure. Your genius has always been to see beyond life's limitations to a version future. And as my older brother, growing up, you always looked out for me and was always gracious enough to allow me to tag along with the older boys, thus taking me places beyond what my age normally might call appropriate. We have had adventures growing up that have been a thread of understanding throughout my life. This is so good. To my late father, who lived to be 92 years old, he taught me by example and word that if you get knocked down, you pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and persist. Don't let life's hard edges ever stop you from your purpose or focus. The most successful people in life fail several times, but when they succeed, they excel. I know I'm speaking to somebody. Throughout my career, I've hit many hard walls and many upsets, but never seemed to get or stay depressed. I will have buckled down, focused, and reinvented myself several times in my 40-year career. Wow. I have you, Dad, to thank for this in the way you raised me to stand independently on my own 2 feet. To my first student, who so many years ago knocked on my door asking if I teach how to cut a crystal, who quickly morphed into a co-creative partner. Together, we created some of the most incredible gem art 2 artists could create as one. We mapped out how 2 individual artists can come together and co-create and innovate in our industry, changing the mindset as to what can be done to these ancient large crystals. Also, besides being a longtime true friend, you have been a mentor where I know I'm greater because of what I've learned from you over these years of friendship and co-creativity par excellence. To my spiritual teachers who helped at critical times to lead me out of deep, dark tunnels, seen and unseen, who helped illuminate the light at the end of the tunnel for me to focus, learn, and grow through all these many years. This is so exciting for me. Are you excited? I hope you're excited. I am extremely excited. Oh my goodness. Let's keep going. Let's keep going.